So this was the original build. I'm still debating about using it, where I have the blight. Oh, yeah, my opponent scooped. Okay, no. Where I have the marauding blight priest. Because whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. And then you see we have Birgi, God of Storytelling, and we got Grinning Ignis. And we also have Lunarch, Veteran. When you have all four of those cards in play, you can make your opponent, you can gain infinite life and your opponent can lose infinite life, right? You always charge your red, yellow, or any of your, well, definitely red, yellow energy land. It comes into play tapped, obviously. You want to play all your lands that come into play tapped first, because you're always going to be a turn behind with them, so you got to play them as soon as possible. There's also that we got lands that you can flip, like those flip lands. Pathways. There's also that they made pathways. Like, it's about time. I don't like the idea of being forced in a situation where I can't, like, where I'm stuck. I don't have the right color, especially when I'm trying to mix colors. So here's another land that goes tapped. Which sucks because right now I could have played my 3-drop. Of course, I need land, so that enchantment is a win con in itself. It gives me the ability to mill. So I have infinite mill, infinite life gain, and infinite life loss, or burn, however way you want to call it. Right? So I definitely needed the land. Needed more red because I can do a little something. I can at least gain a little bit of life if I get Baby Girl in play. So I think if I'm right, I do play her unless I play the. I try to set up the combo because think about it, I have 3. So I do play her. I do play Birgi. Birgi. Hey, play her. Get some life. I could play him because I have the life to play, but I don't. I keep it just in case he breaks my board or KO gets rid of my veteran. Then at least I have a backup one. Because the idea is you get Birgi now. See, now I have the combo. Now I have all 3 cards I need to infinitely mill my opponent. Infinite burn I won't be able to, but I could definitely infinite mill. So I can gain infinite life, infinite mill. So I go into this play. Of course, to speed this process up, you play the veteran so that way you can gain 2 life every time. The goal is to let's say our opponent has 50 cards in their deck. Our goal is to gain 50 life. Then use Pestilence, a Pestilent Cauldron, to make our opponent mill a card for each life we gain. So if we gain 50 life, we make them mill 50 cards. So I play this so that way I don't accidentally, because I'm on my phone, so I don't want to accidentally touch and stuff. Plus, the life gains faster because here's the thing you have to understand. This is an infinite combo. The thing is, the game itself literally prevents this from being able to go infinite. Like it's hard to even get 250 life or 60 life, just so you can have enough life gained for this mill. Because I have the combo to mill my opponent. Right? Now I'm double checking because it's like I'm actually 1 card short. I actually don't have infinite mill right now. I have infinite life right now, definitely. Next turn, I could do the infinite mill or burn, whichever one I choose, because I have either card. The problem is that I needed to have at least 1 black mana up. 1 black mana up, and that will allow me to play the Pestilence Cauldron. Because all I have to do is bounce the Grinning Ignis back to my hand to create 2 colors and a red. And if I have the black land, I could tap the black land for the black mana I need and pay the 2 colors to play the artifact. And I still have 1 red mana available. That 1 red mana will be needed for the effect of the second effect of Pestilence Cauldron, which will allow me to mill my opponent for each card. So right now I can just essentially do Infinite Life. So let's skip some steps because, like I said, one, this is a tedious thing and the game doesn't have it set up where I can, you see I got to 52 life. So as long as he doesn't break my board, which he didn't, I can, you know, get more red in there. No, I went for white, it doesn't matter. More red would have been better, but the point is that now I'm specifically making sure that the game, sometimes the game auto taps the wrong land, so I wanted to make sure that I tapped the right lands for this play. So I play the Cauldron. So I do the combo. Sorry, I checked his library. He has 48 cards, which means I need to gain 48 life. If I do the math right now, half of 48 is 24, which means I have to do this loop 24 times. That way I gain 48 life. So I have 2 Lunarchs in play, veterans. So you see, you know, tedious, gotta do this over and over again. But the game itself actually starts trying to slow me down. One, it has no option to state, would you want to perform this action, you know, more times, and then choose how many times you want to do the action. That way I can just be like, yeah, I want to do the action 24 times so I can gain 48 life and then finish, you know, the strategy off. Because right now, since I already have the Cauldron in play, right now all I need is 1 color's mana, or 1 mana in general, to trigger the Cauldron's ability. You know, the Cauldron wants me to trigger already, but I haven't met the conditions yet. Let's move it a little bit forward because, like I said, this gets a little tedious. Okay, from right, let me see, go back a second. I don't think I got to trigger my effect. Yeah, I think my opponent just scooped. Yeah, he scooped. I obviously realized either, oh yeah, because I got to 100 life. Ain't that cool? I got to 100, right? It is possible. And I definitely should have been able to mill them. I was about to, but they scooped before I got to mill them. But you see, it's possible. But just the idea of just doing the combo over and over again and gaining a lot of life, I could gain 1,000 life, and that'd be more than enough for me to win the game, because it'd be hard for my opponent to deal me 1,000 damage. I could gain 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, a million, right? Because it's an infinite loop. So I should be able to just keep going, but in the game, it's preventing me from doing so. It's making it hard. So a lot of times, I will have the combo to win, but I will lose just because the game will stop me. The game will let me gain a lot of life, but then it will want to end my turn for me, or start asking me, do you want to resolve this effect? This, that, like, duh, I was doing it this whole time. The first thing you usually want to do, so that way you could do like this, the soonest you could play the strategy will be like on turn 4, because turn 3 you want to play your Birgi, right? Turn 4, play a land, preferably a black land, right? Because you want to have 1 black land up, and then you'll play your Lunarch veteran for 1 mana. So let's see if we'll see that combo in here. So I got, you know, I got some. Playing my black cards, playing my low-lift Planeswalker. My opponent even plays 1. Takes mine down. Alright. So. Alright, so I have 3, 4. He said nice. Why? Didn't do anything. Not true. Oh, it's because he must notice that I have this ability. Because I can gain life, or lose life, blah blah blah. You know, from the tokens
my
to
will
that.
cannot
So
be
you see how
denied.
you're losing life. But I'm missing 1 card in order for infinite life loss. So if I draw if he doesn't break my board, and I get the grinning, I can do what I do. I think I start milling my opponent. little by little. Alright. So I was able to stall long enough. Alright, so I got grit in my hand, so we all know I'm going to I can mill him or burn him. So let's see. Try to get to a point where I'm actually doing a combo. Alright, so he didn't break my board, and now here's the loop. So doing the loop. Let's play just a couple seconds of this. Good game. I burn him. So right now, that's what I'm mainly doing. I'm just burning him. So this is when I had the burn effect in the deck. So I did make a new version of the deck. Modified it a little bit. Just wanted to add more drawing. I mean, not drawing.
A pretty nice.
Wanted to focus more on the mill aspect.
With into the on.
The funny thing is the life aspect in this game is the better choice because your opponent has less life, right? Your opponent will have 20 or less life.
Untapped. See you, Dad.
But in real life, you know, like in real physical gameplay, I can just be like, oh, I do this 50 times. I gain 50 life, mill 50. But in this actual game, it won't let me do that. So it makes it difficult. So here I'm doing some shenanigans. Got a little engine. A lot of the cards, they work as engines. Not only as combo, but they work as engines. A lot of the cards, when you have them in play, they do things like right now. You see, I got the combo. I got all 3 cards I need to gain infinite life plus, so I can mill. So I can do infinite mill. I just need to get her in play. And then next turn, definitely drop the combo. Now, I could wait until I have 6 mana. Right? Yeah, 6 mana. So I would need six lands specifically to drop the combo. And that's for life gain. To do the mill, I would need 7. So I would need 7 lands in order to do the, you know, the whole combo in one shot. But right now I'm like slowly building up because you see I already have the cauldron. I already have my veteran. I just need my Birgi and my grinning Ignis in play. So I would just need 6 lands and just I could play both of these in a single turn. So 6 lands, I can play both of these because I already have the 2 cards I need necessary to do infinite life, infinite mill. So that's why I was like focusing more on life gaining. So I added an extra card for life gain. Now I'll lose that match. I'm surprised. I need an extra turn. Let me see. Why? Because it's like, yeah, you draw. So what happened? Was I waiting for 6 or something? Oh, well, part of the thing is that I'm going against blue, so clearly he has the ability to counter, so it was going to be hard to play out the strategy when he could literally counter. It was a little obvious. Well, anyway, you get the idea. I had the potential to mill him out. So, see, this is when Impassioned Orator. So this is when I started adding that into the deck, and I took out the life loss, the Blight Priestess, the Marauding Blight Priestess took her out. So I had life gain. So I got the combos. I got life gain. Yeah, I got the full combo. So you see, so you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Because once I started doing this, obviously I can gain a whole lot of life over and over again. And I have 1 black mana up, and I can easily produce the 2 colors. So 1 black, 2 colors to play the Pestilent Cauldron, and then have the one. So he has 50 cards. So the idea is I'm trying to gain 50 life. If I'm right, in this game, the game itself boots me, ends my turn, which is bullshit. Like, I'm doing my combo, I'm trying to gain 50 life, and let's skip some steps. We can see, skip some steps. All I'm doing is gaining life, right? I'm trying to get to like 70 something. Could that be 50 plus whatever I had? Let's say I started off with 22 life, add 50 to that, so 72. So the goal is to get to 72 life, right? Which means I'm gonna need to do this step 50 times. And that's the tedious part, right? Is the fact that, see, look, the game is literally trying to slow me down by literally saying, do you want to resolve these effects? Duh, I was resolving them like 30 plus times already. But you want to stop me with all these, what they call, all these, you know, questions, right? I forgot the proper term for this, but, you know, like responses. You're asking me for all these responses, like do you want to do this? You want to do that? And all I'm trying to do is trying to do the combo as quickly as possible. But it's asking me for my resolve. It's like, of course I want to resolve. I was resolving it numerous times already. My opponent says good game. Maybe he ends up scooping, I think it was. I respond with good game. And because a lot of times I will say good game once I have a combo and expect my opponent to, you know, to concede, because I do have the ability to gain a lot of life. Just that alone is enough to win me the game. But I do tend to have the combo. Like right now I have the mill combo, so I can mill him out. See, I got to 50 life, but the game is, you know, already trying to slow me down. And the goal is to try to get to like 72 life, which means I need to do this 22 more times. And you see it's already got me on the timer and all this stuff. Now granted, right now I gain so much life that I could play my combo right now and mill at least more than half his deck. I think